Kept the flowers by the window, even after they turned gray. Like maybe love could bloom again if I watered them with pain. He used to call me his garden, said I made his cold heart grow. Then he stepped on every petal, like he never loved me so. I gave him softness, gave him spring, gave him every gentle part. But careless hands don't notice when they're crushing someone's heart. He broke my roses, tore the red right from the bloom, left perfume in the silence and thorns inside my room. He broke my roses, made my beauty feel like grief, loved me like a flower, then forgot I had roots underneath. Now I'm crying in the garden where he promised not to go. He broke my roses and left me trying to grow. I wore pink like I was hopeful, but my eyes were midnight blue. Every mirror showed a girl still waiting to be new. He kissed me like a sunrise and left before the day. Now every pretty thing I touch feels like it fades away. My heart was never fragile, it was just too real, too kind. He didn't lose a flower, he lost the whole sunshine. He broke my roses, tore the red right from the bloom, left perfume in the silence and thorns inside my room. He broke my roses, made my beauty feel like grief, loved me like a flower, then forgot I had roots underneath. Now I'm crying in the garden where he promised not to go. He broke my roses and left me trying to grow. Maybe petals fall for reasons, maybe rain can make me clean. Maybe I can still be lovely after what he did to me. But tonight I miss the woman who believed his every word, before love became a garden full of things that only hurt. He broke my roses, but he didn't kill the spring. There's still a softer color underneath this suffering. He broke my roses, but the roots still hold on deep. Even flowers cry in silence before they bloom from grief. Now I'm healing in the garden with tears the world won't know. He broke my roses, but I'm learning how to grow. He broke my roses, left the petals on the floor. But one day I'll bloom brighter than I ever did before. I said I was okay, but the mirror knew there was something fading in my eyes. You held me close, but your hands felt different, like love was learning how to lie. I smiled beside you in the hallway, kept my voice sweet, kept my heart still, but every little silence warned me you were leaving before you will. I didn't wanna see it coming, so I blamed the rain, blamed the night, but my lashes held the truth for me. Before I knew goodbye, mascara knew first. Before my heart believed the hurt, before you said the words, before forever hit the dirt, it ran down my face like a warning I ignored. I was still calling you my baby while you were halfway out the door. Mascara knew first that you didn't love me anymore. You kissed my cheek like an apology, soft enough to break me slow. I asked if something felt different. You said no, baby, no. But your eyes stopped making promises, your laugh stopped reaching me, and I kept fixing my makeup like that could fix what I couldn't keep. My friends said, girl, you look tired. I said, I just didn't sleep, but I was crying over losing someone still standing next to me. Mascara knew first. Before my heart believed the hurt, before you said the words, before forever hit the dirt, it ran down my face like a warning I ignored. I was still calling you my baby while you were halfway out the door. Mascara knew first that you didn't love me anymore. Maybe tears are honest when we're too scared to be. Maybe beauty breaks quietly before the heart can see. I kept asking for a reason, you kept giving me your smile, but I could feel the ending, living in your arms for a while. Mascara knew first. Before you made goodbye sound kind, before you packed your silence and left my world behind, and stained my pillow black from all the nights I tried to pray for the boy who still touched my head, but had already walked away. Mascara knew first that I was losing you slowly. Mascara knew first before the truth broke me. So now I trust my tears more than any pretty words my heart learned last, but mascara knew first. Wore your favorite dress tonight, the one you said looked like a dream. But dreams don't stay when morning comes and you don't look at me. My lipstick hides the trembling, my perfume covers pain. I smile like I'm not breaking down, then fall apart again. You said I made sadness look pretty, like tears were made of gold, but you never saw the lonely behind the glow. I showed pretty girls cry better with diamonds in their eyes. Mascara runs slowly soft blue lights. Pretty girls break quieter, so nobody can see that beautiful don't mean happy, and love still leaves you weak. I looked perfect when you left me, but my heart knew the truth. Pretty girls cry better when they're crying over you. I keep your name in silence, like a secret on my tongue. I hate that I still miss you after all the hurt you've done. My friends say I look stronger. They don't know how nights feel when the mirror says I'm gorgeous, but the emptiness is real. You love me like a photograph, only when the light was right. But I was more than pretty skin, I was someone's whole life. Pretty girls cry better with diamonds in their eyes, mascara running slowly under soft blue lights. Pretty girls break quieter, so nobody can see that beautiful don't mean happy, and love still leaves you weak. I look perfect when you left me, but my heart knew the truth. Pretty girls cry better when they're crying over you. Maybe I was too soft, maybe you were too cold, maybe I gave you my forever and you gave me almost. Now I'm dancing with the pain in the dress you used to love, looking like I'm healing, but I'm barely standing up. Pretty girls cry better, but it hurts the same inside. Tears still taste like losing, even when they shine. Pretty girls break quieter, but pieces still fall through. All the glitter, all the roses couldn't make me keep you. I looked perfect when you left me, but my heart broke in two. Pretty girls cry better when they're crying over you. Pretty girls cry better, that's what people say, but no one sees the heartbreak when the beauty fades away. I used to wear my smile so simple before he taught my eyes to rain. Now every mirror looks more tragic, like beauty learned the shape of pain. I put my hair down like a movie, let the silence touch my skin. Everyone says I look like heaven, but heaven never lets him in. He kissed me like a masterpiece, then left me like a frame. Now every tear I try to hide still softly spells his name. He made sad beautiful, turned my crying into art, put diamonds in my teardrops, then walked out of my heart. He made her look gentle, make goodbye dresses to fall apart with lipstick on, to make a lonely room look golden while knowing he was really gone. My friends say I look stronger now, like I survived the flame, but they don't know the girl inside still whispers out his name. He loved me like a summer night, warm enough to make me stay, then changed into winter wind and took my breath away. Made sad beautiful, turned my crying into art, put diamonds in my teardrops, then walked out of my heart. He made her look gentle, made goodbye feel musical. I hate the way I miss him. He made sad beautiful. Now I break it soft lighting with mascara on my face, looking perfect for a love that disappeared without a trace. Maybe I should thank him for the songs inside my chest, for the way my broken pieces still know how to look their best. But pretty pain is still pain, and soft tears still fall hard. He made me look like poetry, then tore out every part. He made sad beautiful, but I wish I never knew how heartbreak could look golden when it's killing you. He made her look gentle, make goodbye feel musical. I hate the way I love him. He made sad beautiful. Now I cry like a painting in a room you'll never see. He made sad beautiful, but he made lonely out of me. He made sad beautiful. That's the cruelest thing to do. Now everyone sees the beauty, but I only feel the bruise. I wore my lashes like armor, black dress, soft perfume, smiled at myself in the mirror like I wasn't missing you. The room was full of people, but lonely found me first. I laughed like I was healing while my heart rehearsed the hurt. You said I looked like magic, even when I fell apart. Maybe that's why you never noticed the bleeding in my heart. I cried too pretty, so nobody thought I broke. Tears fell like diamonds, but they still made me choke. I cried too softly with lipstick on my pain, made heartbreak look expensive while I was dying in your name. You walked away so easy, like love was never true. I cried too pretty, but I still cried over you. My mascara told the secret, my smile tried to deny. I look like a sad love story under champagne-colored lights. Everyone called me beautiful, like beauty makes you strong. But pretty doesn't save you when the right one does you wrong. You love the way I shimmered, but not the girl inside. You only saw the glitter, never asked why I cried. I cried too pretty, so nobody thought I broke. Tears fell like diamonds, but they still made me choke. I cried too softly, with lipstick on my pain. Made heartbreak look expensive while I was dying in your name. You walked away so easy, like love was never true. I cried too pretty, but I still cried over you. Maybe I should've screamed louder. Maybe I should've lost control. Maybe then you would've noticed you were breaking someone's soul. But I stayed soft, I stayed golden. I let the silence bruise, looking like I had everything when I was losing you. I cried too pretty, but the pain was still real. A beautiful face can hide what a lonely heart can feel. I cried too softly, but the tears still burn. I gave you all my forever and got nothing in return. You walked away so easy, like I was easy to lose. I cried too pretty, but I still cried over you. I cried too pretty, that's the saddest part. You saw the shine on my face, but never saw my heart. I bought a prettier dress to hide the way I fell apart. Put gold around my neck, like it could fix a broken heart. I smiled on the chandeliers, with tears behind my eyes. Everybody said I glowed, but nobody asked me why. You left me with expensive pain and memories dressed in blue. Now everything looks beautiful except the truth of you. My heart went luxury, but it still feels poor inside. Diamonds on my sadness, pearls where I used to cry. I made the heartbreak pretty, turned the lonely into art. But even in designer dreams, you still broke my heart. My heart went luxury, but love left quietly. I look rich without you, but I'm poor in memories. I learned to cry in silence, with perfume on my skin. Made sorrow look expensive, so no one could look in. My lipstick stayed perfect while my whole world came undone. You were gone by midnight, but I still dressed for someone. I wore your goodbye like velvet, soft, heavy, deep and cold. You took the girl who loved you and left a woman made of gold. My heart went luxury, but it still feels poor inside. Diamonds on my sadness, pearls where I used to cry. I made the heartbreak pretty, turned the lonely into art. But even in designer dreams, you still broke my heart. My heart went luxury, but love left quietly. I look rich without you, but I'm poor in memories. Maybe pain looks better when the lighting hits just right. Maybe tears look softer under champagne-colored lights. But beauty doesn't save me, and money can't rewind the night you stopped choosing me and left my love behind. My heart went luxury, but I still sleep alone. Silk sheets feel like winter when nobody feels like home. I made the heartbreak pretty, put a crown on every scar. But nothing feels expensive when you lose who you are. My heart went luxury, but love left quietly. I look rich without you, but I'm poor in memories. Diamonds on my sadness, gold around my pain. My heart went luxury, but it still calls your name. I dressed up in midnight silver, like the moon could hide my pain. Put shimmer on my eyelids, but it washed away like rain. You said I looked like forever under chandelier light, then left me in the hallway, trying not to lose my mind. Everybody saw me glowing, like I had nothing to regret. But they don't know a pretty tear can be the sharpest kind to get. I'm crying like a diamond, shining while I break, falling down so beautifully, but cutting all the same. I'm crying like a diamond, cold against my skin, looking like I'm priceless while I'm empty deep within. You made my heartbreak sparkle, but you made my heart feel poor. I'm crying like a diamond, since you don't love me anymore. My lipstick stayed expensive, but my voice began to shake. I smiled for all the pictures with a heart I couldn't fake. I kept your name in silence, like a necklace made of grief. Wore memories around me, too heavy underneath. You love me when I glitter You made my heartbreak sparkle, but you made my heart feel poor. I'm crying like a diamond, since you don't love me anymore. Baby, tears look richer when the lightning hits my face. Maybe pain looks softer, wrapped in silk and lace, but diamonds still get lonely in a room full of gold, and pretty girls still shatter when they're left out in the cold. I'm crying like a diamond, but the shine don't mean I'm fine. Every tear is just a memory of when your heart was mine. I'm crying like a diamond, bright enough to fool the room, but no sparkle feels like healing when I'm still missing you. You made my heartbreak sparkle, but you made my heart feel poor. I'm crying like a diamond, since you don't love me anymore. Crying like a diamond, beautiful and blue. I look rich in all this sadness, but I'm still poor without you. I put on pearls this evening, like they could hold my tears. A black dress on a broken girl who still wants you near. My lipstick looked expensive, but my voice was thin and blue. I smiled into the mirror, like I wasn't missing you. Everybody said I look so pretty, like I finally moved on. But beauty only covered me, it never made me strong. My heart dressed up, but it still came home lonely. Were diamonds on the outside, while it whispered, hold me. My heart dressed up in silk and soft perfume, trying to look beautiful in a world without you. I looked like I was healing, but the truth was never enough. You left me torn to pieces, so my heart dressed up. I walked through golden hallways with sadness in my chest. Everyone saw the sparkle, no one saw the mess. I learned to cry politely with mascara staying neat. Made heartbreak look like fashion in the middle of the street. You love me when I glow, but not when I needed care. Now still can catch the light. Maybe I can fool the room, but not my pillow at night. I can wear a perfect smile, I can shine under the moon, but nothing feels expensive when I'm still crying over you. My heart dressed up, but the pain was still showing. Under every little sparkle, there was something broken. Glowing, my heart dressed up, but it couldn't change the truth. No dress, no pearls, no lipstick could make me stop loving you. I looked like I was healing, but I was breaking in the dark. You left me with your goodbye, so I dressed up my heart dressed up just to fall apart again, looking beautiful without you, still wishing you came back in. I was silk to hide the shaking, gold rings on trembling hands, smiled under crystal lighting, like I could still understand how someone calls you angel, then leaves you on the floor. How love can feel expensive, then make you feel so poor. I gave him all my softness, he spent it carelessly. Now I look like I'm shining, but I'm empty underneath. Soft girls cry rich, with diamonds in their tears, mascara running slowly through all their quiet fears. Soft girls break sweet in rooms nobody sees. They dress the pain in perfume and fall apart elegantly. I look like I have everything, but lonely made me weak. He left me looking priceless, with a heart that feels cheap. My lipstick stayed expensive, while my voice began to fade. I learned to make heartbreak pretty in the mess that he made. Champagne lights above me, blue sadness in my eyes. Everybody saw the glitter, no one saw the goodbye. He loved me like a moment, not a woman with a soul. that feels cheap. Maybe pearls don't mean healing. Maybe silk can't hold pain. Maybe luxury is lonely when he never comes again. I was soft, I was loyal, I was gold inside his hands. But he traded all my loving for a love he never planned. Soft girls cry rich, but it hurts the same inside. Tears still taste like heartbreak, even when they shine. Soft girls break sweet, but the pieces still cut deep. I gave him rare devotion, he gave me nights without sleep. I look like I have everything, but I'm missing what I need. Soft girls cry rich when love leaves them empty. Soft girls cry rich under beautiful lights, but no diamond feels expensive when you cry alone at night. I put on my favorite dress tonight, like beauty could cover the bruise. Gold earrings, soft perfume, but I still smell like losing you. The mirror says I'm glowing, but my eyes know what it means. I only look this perfect when I'm falling apart unseen. You love me in the spotlight, but left me in the dark. Now every pretty little detail is hiding one more scar. I'm pretty when I'm lonely, that's the saddest thing I know. Mascara like a midnight river, running soft and slow. I'm beautiful and broken, like girls under the rain. Everyone sees the picture, nobody feels the pain. I smile like I'm alright, but my heart still calls you only. You made me look like heaven, now I'm pretty when I'm lonely. I learned to cry in silence, with lipstick staying neat. Made heartbreak look expensive, and high heels on empty streets. My friends say I look stronger, like I'm finally moving on. But they don't hear my bedroom when I whisper that you're gone. You left me with the kind of hurt that photographs can't show, the type that makes a girl shine bright while dying soft and slow. I'm pretty when I'm lonely, that's the saddest thing I know. Mascara like a midnight river, running soft and slow. I'm beautiful and broken, like girls under the rain. Everyone sees the picture, nobody feels the pain. I smile like I'm alright, but my heart still calls you only. You made me look like heaven, now I'm pretty when I'm lonely. Maybe someday I'll be pretty without tears upon my face. Maybe I'll stop dressing up for someone I can't replace. Maybe I'll find the girl I was before you dimmed her light, the one who didn't need heartbreak to look beautiful at night. I'm pretty when I'm lonely, but I wish I wasn't so. I trade every shining tear to have a heart that lets you go. I'm beautiful and broken, but I'm tired of looking strong. I don't wanna be a sad girl in another pretty song. I smile like I'm alright, but my heart still calls you lonely. You made me look like heaven. Now I'm pretty when I'm lonely, pretty when I'm lonely, with tears I never show. If beauty came from heartbreak, then I paid more than you'll know. I used to walk in like sunlight, soft gold on my skin. Everybody saw the sparkle before I let him in. He called me pretty like a promise, held me like a dream, and slowly he took the color from the brightest parts of me. I didn't know love could dim me with hands that felt so warm. He kissed me like a safe place, then became the storm. He ruined my glow, took the shine from my eyes, left me wearing heartbreak under beautiful lights. He ruined my smile, made it hurt when I'm seen. Now I look like a diamond that forgot how to gleam. I was golden, I was soft, I was everything I know, but he loved me into darkness. He ruined my glow. My lipstick still looks perfect, but my voice don't sound the same. I laugh a little quieter since he turned love into pain. I keep dressing like I'm healing in silk and silver blue, but every mirror whispers you were brighter before him too. He didn't break me loudly, no, he did it piece by piece. Made me doubt my own reflection, made my heart beg for peace. He ruined my glow, took the shine from my eyes, left me wearing heartbreak under beautiful lights. He ruined my smile, Maybe someday I'll shine again, without a shadow on my face. Maybe I'll find the girl I was in a softer, safer place. But tonight I'm just a candle burning low inside my room, trying to forgive the hands that turn my sunrise into gloom. He ruined my glow, but I'm still breathing through the night. Even broken little stars remember how to light. He ruined my smile, but he can't own my soul. There's a girl beneath the ashes, still made of gold. I was golden, I was soft, I was more than he could hold. He ruined my glow, but he never touched my soul. He ruined my glow. That's the saddest truth I know. But somewhere under all this pain, I'm still gold. He touched me like a promise, soft as satin on my skin, whispered I was everything, then slowly let me thin. I wore his love like velvet, warm around my fragile heart. But every pretty little thread was tearing me apart. He made forever sound expensive, like a dream I could believe. But the sweetest words he gave me were the easiest to leave. Love, light, and silk wrap me up so beautifully, made the pain look gentle while it quietly ruined me. Love, light, and gold with roses at my feet. He made heartbreak feel elegant, then left me incomplete. I look soft, I look chosen, but I was breaking underneath. Love, light, and silk, and I believed. He kissed me under chandeliers, like I was born to glow. But he only loved the shimmer, not the girl he didn't know. My tears fell on the pillow in a room too nice for pain. Silk sheets couldn't hold me when I whispered out his name. He dressed goodbye in beauty, made it sound like destiny. Believing is still leaving, even done elegantly. Love, light, and silk wrap me up so beautifully, made the pain look gentle while it quietly ruined me. Love, light, and gold breaking underneath, love light and silk. And I believe maybe I love the feeling more than what was really true. Maybe I mistook the softness for a heart I never knew. Now every touch feels dangerous, every pretty word feels cold. He taught me luxury can hurt when it has no soul. Love light and silk, but the truth was sharp inside. All the beauty couldn't cover how lonely felt at night. Love light and gold, but the shine began to fade. He gave me velvet memories, and a heart he couldn't save. I looked soft, I looked chosen, but I was bleeding quietly. Love light and silk, and it lied to me. Love light and silk, so soft, so cruel, so sweet. He wrapped me in forever, then left nothing underneath. I would go like I was healing, silk dress on a broken soul, smile beneath the chandelier, like I still had control. Everybody saw me shining under soft, expensive light, but nobody saw the damage you left in me that night. You promised me forever, with the glass raised to the sky, but forever turned to silence before the bubbles died. Champagne tears falling down my made-up face, gold lights all around me, but I still feel out of place. Champagne tears falling in a room that looks like dreams. I'm dressed like I'm winning, but I'm losing everything. You kissed me like a fairy tale, then left without a warning. Now I'm crying in the glitter, champagne tears falling. I heard your name at midnight, and my heart forgot to breathe. I laughed like I was careless, but your ghost sat next to me. My lipstick hid the trembling, my perfume dressed the pain. I looked like someone precious who had nothing left to gain. You love me when I sparkle, but not when I was weak. Now every toast tastes bitter, since your love went cheap. Champagne tears falling down my made-up face, gold lights all around me, but I still feel out of place. Champagne tears falling in a room that looks like dreams. I'm dressed like I'm winning, but I'm losing everything. You kissed me like a fairy tale, then left without a warning. Now I'm crying in the glitter, champagne tears falling. Maybe diamonds look like healing when the cameras start to flash. Maybe beauty hides the heartbreak, but it never brings you back. I can hold a glass of gold with a hand that still feels cold. I can look like I moved on while missing you alone. Champagne tears falling, but they burn like ordinary rain. Looks so we can't save a girl from unforgettable pain. Champagne tears falling through mascara, soft and slow. Everyone thinks I'm glowing, but I'm just trying to let go. You kissed me like a fairy tale, then turned into a warning. Now my heart is breaking softly. Champagne tears falling. Champagne tears falling under beautiful lights. I look rich without you, but I cry poor tonight. I don't cry loud in crowded rooms. I save my tears for blue midnight. I smile like nothing's missing while I'm breaking out of sight. I wear my pain like perfume, soft enough to disappear. Everybody sees the beauty, no one sees me fighting here. You talk about what in me, like I'd fade into the dark. Yet even with a broken chest, I still protect my heart. Sad girls shine quietly like stars behind the rain. We don't need the whole world watching just to prove we feel the pain. Sad girls love deeply, even after love turns cold. We lose someone, we lose ourselves, then find a softer gold. I'm not glowing like I used to, but I'm still light inside. Sad girls shine quietly with tears they never hide. I kept his name in silence, like a prayer I should forget. I gave him all my softness, now I'm learning to regret. My lipstick knows a story, my mirror knows the truth. I was pretty before heartbreak, but I was happier before you. He left me in the winter with no reason and no flame, but I learned that lonely women can still bloom through the shame. Sad girls shine quietly like stars behind the rain. We don't need the whole world watching just to prove we feel the pain. Sad girls love deeply, even after love turns cold. We lose someone, we lose ourselves, then find a softer goal. I'm not glowing like I used to, but I'm still light inside. Sad girls shine quietly with tears they never hide. Maybe I don't sparkle loud, maybe I don't laugh the same. Maybe I still miss the boy who taught my heart his name, but quiet quiet doesn't mean empty, and broken doesn't mean gone. Sometimes the softest girls are the ones who still hold on. Sad girls shine quietly with mascara on their cheeks, smiling through the kind of hurt they're too tired to speak. Sad girls rise slowly from the love that made them fall. They don't need to shine the brightest just to be beautiful. I'm not glowing like I used to, but I survived the night. Sad girls shine quietly and somehow still make light. Sad girls shine quietly when nobody else can see all the love they gave away, still glowing underneath. He bought me roses on a Friday and forgot me by the night. Said I look like his forever, but he never held me right. He called me beautiful in public, like a prize he got to keep. But when the lights went quiet, his love felt thin and cheap. I gave him soft, I gave him real, I gave him every piece. He gave me almost, gave me maybe, then blamed it all on me. His love was cheap, but it cost me everything. I paid with only mornings and a heart that couldn't sing. His touch was sweet, but his promises were weak. He made me feel expensive and loved me like I'm cheap. I wore diamonds on my sadness, tried to make the heartbreak me, but I lost myself for nothing. His love was cheap. He knew the words to make me stay, but never knew my pain. He kissed me like a movie, then left me in the rain. I dressed up for his silence, put lipstick on my hurt. He made me feel like heaven and treated me like dirt. I thought love should feel safe, not borrowed, cold and small. But he held my heart so careless, like it wasn't worth at all. His love was cheap, but it cost me everything. I paid with lonely mornings and a heart that couldn't sing. His touch was sweet, but his promises were weak. He made me feel expensive, then loved me like I'm cheap. I wore diamonds on my sadness, tried to make the heart break me, but I lost myself for nothing. His love was cheap. I was not too much to love, he was too little to try. I was gold inside his hands, and he still let me cry. Now I'm learning I'm not broken just because he couldn't see that a girl with a gentle heart should never beg cheaply. His love was cheap, but my heart was always red. I cried like I was worthless, but someone never there. His touch was sweet, but his goodbye cut too deep. He made me feel expensive, then loved me like I'm cheap. I'll wear his empty promise like a necklace on repeat. I deserved a love with value. His love was cheap. His love was cheap, but my tears were real. He lost a priceless heart. He never learned to feel.